I'm having a bit of imposter syndrome. I'm going on a date. My first attempt at BIAB nails. I actually found that easier. This car was well due a clean. Watch how satisfying this is. Just a little delulu. It's terrifying, hellish to live in. How cute. I'm overthinking what I've said. Good morning. Today I'm going to be filming a little day in the life for you. We're keeping it cash, we're keeping it vlog style. The sun is really bright in my eyes right now. It's actually 10:30 in the morning already. I don't know where this morning's gone. Oh, the sun's coming out even more. Babes, do you have to? There we go. Yeah, so it's 10:30. I've been editing a job this morning, which I'm so excited about. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It actually might already be up, but I'm actually working with YouTube on a campaign. Like, how insane is that? This vlog's not sponsored by them. I just honestly, I don't know, it's a real, like, I'm having a bit of imposter syndrome because I'm like, why have they picked me to do this? They're really happy with the content so far. I was just editing the next couple of bits of the job, but my tummy is rumbling and I'm obsessed with this new breakfast, guys. I've been really excited to show you. Obviously I saw it on TikTok and it's actually so sad that I'm excited to show you this, but I am. So I make it the night before. I made it last night. I filmed it, so I'll put the little overlay on here. But it's basically your cheapest granola you can find in the supermarket with whatever kind of yogurt you like. I tend to get like 0% fat something or other, vanilla, Greek style yogurt, just so it's a bit healthier. Then I add honey on top to make it a little bit more sweet, especially if there's no flavouring in the yogurt. Chia seeds on top of that because you can't taste them, but apparently they're really good for you, so might as well add them. And then frozen fruit on the top. I just bought like this berry medley mix with strawberries, blackberries, raspberries and black currants in it. And when you leave it in the fridge overnight, obviously the berries defrost, so in the morning you wake up and it's like kind of like a berry yogurt. Oh, it's delicious. So my tummies are rumbling. My breakfasts are waiting. Let's go. Here it is. Delicious, healthy, it's really filling as well. Any kind of jar with a lid, if you've got to take your breakfast to work, this would be such a good option because you just do it the night before, grab it in the morning and go. It's been really handy while we've had the builders in because if you didn't watch last week's vlog, we're having our kitchen renovated at the minute and it's chaos. There's been builders in every day and obviously I don't want to be like in the kitchen in their way in the morning, so I just grab this out of the fridge, come in here and I'm good to go. Hello, hello. It's actually been a couple of hours since I vlogged. Maybe not a couple of hours, maybe an hour or so. But I gave Sunny a quick little walk. It's actually really hot today. It's hotter than I thought it was going to be. And now we're at the office with the aircon on, as you can see behind me. It's so nice and cool in here. And I am packing the orders for the day. I really need to fill up my car with diesel though. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so low. I always leave it ridiculously low before I fill up and then I panic on the way to a petrol station every single time. I'll wait until it's on 1 bar of petrol. It's like practically empty. And then I decide actually, yeah, maybe I should fill it up now. So I'm gonna go and do that just before lunch. And I'm also gonna get some lunch from M&S, I think. I'm in my hummus and carrot era right now, but I think I've run out of hummus. I'm pretty sure I used the last of it yesterday. I don't know why I'm telling you this though. What a boring story.
Sometimes I love to hide. Sometimes you go too far. Cool down, my love. Cool down, my love. Yeah. Sometimes there's attraction. It's hard to keep up with your passion. So cool down, my love, cool down.
Look at her little face. I just can't cope. Sunny, you are... Oh, a little burp. You're the best girl in the world. Did you know that? She said, yeah, of course I do, Mum. Do you know what? Even now, I still absolutely love my Sunnyside packaging. I think it's so cute. Thank you for supporting my small business. See what I did there? And they all say, yay, it's arrived. Pup bail inside. Oh, stop. My heart can't cope. I love it. I love this colour of baby pink, but I'm also so excited for when I switch to the Christmas stickers, which are like a deep red. They're lovely. No, stop it. This lunch looks delish. Probably don't need this many carrots. What's done is done. Got some mini scotch eggs, some rice salad, some olives, and these are probably my favourite crisps ever. Like probably #1. That's a bold statement. And while I eat this, I'm gonna watch this video from Lucy Wood of her panelling her stairs, because I think I want to attempt panelling my stairs in the new house over the next few months maybe, but I'll see how Lucy gets on before I fully decide that. Wow, stunning. Love the artwork on the walls. I thought I would give you an update on our kitchen renovation because the builder's not in today. So while it's light, I thought I would show you what it looks like at the minute. It's honestly hellish to live in, but we'll get there. So as you walk into the kitchen, currently the fridges are in the middle of the room. And then over here, this is what it all looks like. So nothing is attached to the walls anymore. Oh, actually, no, that worktop is. Just that little bit where the hob is, because obviously we're still cooking, we're still using the hob and the oven. So they're still, I mean, they're still plugged in, but that's about it. The ceiling looks like this. Oh gosh. From back here you can see like just how much of a building site it is. I think yesterday the builder was doing like all the pipe work down here for the taps, and he's put new plug sockets in. Like this is new. These have all been moved over one because of the new kitchen layout. They needed to be this way a little bit. So that's what it looks like in here, and then in like the dining area where the fridges are at the minute, it just looks like this. So there's no table, no skirting boards, all this floor is coming up. The whole floor has got to be screeded as well, like through the hallway as well. That's next week, I think. So all through the hall, all through the kitchen, all through the laundry, all the floor is going to be up. So these have all got to be out, and we're going to have a couple of weeks where we don't have any appliances, so that's going to be fun to navigate. But yeah, obviously all of this is going to be replastered. There's just so much work involved in a kitchen, but tomorrow is Saturday for me, and they're coming back in over the weekend to put the ceiling back up, so it's going to feel so much nicer once that bit is done, because honestly the worst bit is looking up and seeing that. Is terrifying. It's big spider season at the moment as it is, and then you contend with this, the spiders aren't fun. We found 2 very big ones so far. If you watched last week's vlog when I went to Stratford with Charlotte, you will have seen that I bought this jumper in Primark because apparently it's viral. Well, that's not why I bought it. I liked it, and then Charlotte told me it was viral, so I was like, okay, I'm hooked. By the way, ignore my dressing gown. I've been waiting for my dad to put a hook on the back of the door for about 6 months. I'm sick of looking at it too. I haven't tried it on yet, and I've had it for nearly a week now, so let's try it on. Oh my god, no, I'm obsessed. I mean, not gonna lie, it's a little bit itchy, but I think once I soak it in fabric softener, it'll probably be alright. It's not so itchy that it's unbearable to wear though. But look how cute the fit of it is. It's really like oversized, really nice and baggy. You could roll the sleeves up if you didn't want them so long. Oh, I love that it's longer at the back. When I'm wearing leggings in autumn, I like it to cover my bum, especially if I'm having a day where I'm wearing granny knickers. We are not about the visible panty line here. That's so cute. Oh my god, I might have to go back to Primark and see if they've got it in other colours. Anyone know? Has anyone seen any more on TikTok? Do they have beige? Is what I want to know. Hello. Hello, hello, it's me, I'm back, and this vlog has turned into not a day in the life, but some kind of weekly vlog, I don't even know. Life happened, plans changed, so I'm back. I have no idea what the last thing I filmed was, I'll be completely honest, literally not a clue, but my hyperfixation of this week, guys, I'm really excited about this. BIAB nails, I'm going to start my journey tomorrow. I've ordered literally everything I need online this morning. Well, I think everything I need. I'm no expert though, but I asked you guys on Instagram last night for any advice if you do your BIAB nails yourself at home, and so many of you replied saying, yeah, I do it, and I thought, you know what, I can definitely do that. I mean, a lot of people did reply saying, yeah, I do it professionally for other people, and I thought I can do that myself. Just a little delulu, but I'm gonna give it a try. Oh gosh, the sun is so bright. Do you know what? On days like today, I do wonder if I have ADHD, but without the H, because I wouldn't say I'm like a hyper person, but my brain does like get very easily distracted. Like quite often I'll be doing something and then I have a random thought and I think, oh, I've got to do that now, otherwise I'll forget. So then I do a different task and then I forget about the first one. But I do also hyperfixate on things. Like this week it's the BIAB nails. I've been obsessed with researching it, well, since last night, and now I've bought everything for it because once I get an idea in my head, that's it, I'm going for it. But another one of my recent hobbies has been crochet. Look at this, guys, I'm making an elephant. So far I've made the body. Now I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than this. I thought it was going to be like, maybe like that big. It's tiny, but it is cute. And I did realise I've done the whole stitch wrong, but it's my first try, so I'm not mad at myself. I've made the ears as well, which, as you can see if you're a crochet expert, they are different on the back, but we're learning. I wouldn't make that same mistake now, because now I've done this circle 4 times, obviously 2 grey and 2 white, so now I know how to do it. That was obviously the first attempt. I'm now on the first front leg, and every time I post about this on my Instagram story, I get people reply asking what pattern I'm using. I'm not using a pattern, I'm watching a YouTube video, because I feel like when you read a crochet pattern and it says 6SC in MR, oh, my brain can't compute. I need to watch someone else do it and like follow them and keep pausing the video and do that section. So that's what I'm doing. I'll leave a link to this elephant tutorial in the description down below. It's honestly been relatively easy. And next up, I want to get some Flutterby yarn. I don't know if any of you guys are into crochet, but apparently on TikTok, Flutterby yarn is really soft. It's like that, is it called chenille? Chenille? I don't know what it's called, but like, you know, you can get those really soft jumpers that are knitted but it's really soft. It's kind of like that. I just need to figure out how to copy the girl's YouTube video but make it bigger. I'm gonna make a hippo next, I've decided, probably a pink one. I'm so excited to attach the ears. How cute is that gonna be? Anyway, I'm in a really good mood today, but I do need to do quite a lot of tidying, and I want to clean the inside of my car today because I think, fingers crossed, my door is being replaced on my car tomorrow, finally. If you didn't know, currently driving around in my car looking like this because my neighbour reversed into me. It's all calm, it happened like over a month ago now, but yeah, since then I've been driving around with the door looking like that, and I just feel like people are judging me. I found the replacement door on eBay. Of all places. Took ages to find it though. What I did say to my mum though is thank God the window wasn't rolled down when my neighbour hit me. I was in the car as well, by the way, it wasn't parked, because if he'd hit me when the window was rolled down, obviously the window goes into the door. Does that blow anyone else's mind? I'd never thought about it until I saw a TikTok, the fact that when you roll your car window down, it goes down into the door. Crazy. So if he'd hit me and the window was rolled down, it would have smashed the window. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to clean my car today. Oh yeah, this is something I can show you. A kitchen update, because the builder's not in today. He's back in tomorrow. It's been so hard to vlog over the past couple of weeks as well because having builders in is not fun. But the ceiling is back. And it's plastered. It's still drying a little bit. So they did it on Sunday and it's now Tuesday as I'm filming this. He's also plastered this wall, you can see that's still drying. It's plastered in here. This wall has been plastered too, that is still drying as well. Oh, I've left my caramel drizzle out, whoops. In the laundry, it's also plastered. So progress is happening. I'm honestly just glad that there aren't spiders potentially hanging from the ceiling anymore. Here's also a little insight as to how blonde I can be sometimes. I tried to turn the light on, I thought, why isn't the light coming on? Because we've got no lights. Not even the holes for the lights yet. Oh dear. And here's a little reminder of the chaos that is our kitchen right now. I cannot wait for it to be done. I can't wait for the units to go in and to be putting the stuff back in the kitchen. I hate mess. It makes my brain feel messy, and like, I don't know, I low-key get really down if my bedroom's messy. It's not too bad right now, but I know like when the mess in my bedroom has built up, I am suffering mentally because they go hand in hand. If I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, my bedroom gets messy, and then when my bedroom's messy, it makes me feel more overwhelmed. Definitely a true reflection of my mental state at that time. Because it's windy and a bit gross outside today, Sunny, I kid you not, has not moved from this spot. I haven't made my bed because I feel too bad moving her. Where's her little face? Hello, Sleepy. Oh, I love you so much. You're having a lovely morning nap. I'll leave you be. Guys, I'm overthinking what I've said. You know when I said I feel like sometimes I do have ADHD without the H? Not confirming, not self-diagnosing myself with that. Realistically, I probably am just in a good mood today, and I do have quite a short attention span, but I've realised that me saying that actually could be maybe quite triggering or quite offensive to people that do suffer from ADHD without the H. I don't know if it's... I don't know if that's a thing. ADD. Oh, I think that is a thing. I've heard of that. I know probably none of you have overthought that, but I did. So, not self-diagnosing, just a bit scatty sometimes.
Let me feel your love again. 'Cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place. Just the two of us and we can stay up all night. Kissing under street lights, doing what we want to.
Look how cool this is, right? This PR package. I'm just filming like all my PO box. I've been waiting to do this for a little while now. Inside, fill me up with water and pour me. And then it says drench me, drench. And so basically I've got to cover all of this with water. Okay, I've got my water. That is so cool. So now I can read all about the new products. Honestly, Charlotte Tilbury's PR packages are always so creative, but I think this one has got to be one of my favourites so far. I did open this a couple of weeks ago now, but I was waiting to film that, so I hadn't done the water thing, but I've been using the Charlotte's Magic Cream. This is it's the new water one. Oh yeah, it's called the Magic Water Cream. Silly me. So it's kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, but I would say it's quite a lot thinner and it's kind of more like a gel consistency. I absolutely love it. I've been using it most mornings for a couple of weeks now because I love the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, but for me that's more of an evening moisturiser because it is quite thick. It feels quite luxurious, whereas I prefer something a little bit thinner in the morning just as like a nice base for under my makeup, but I feel like my skin can still breathe throughout the day. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. Charlotte's Magic Water Cream is what it's called.
Summer is ended, the leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down.
I'll be honest, I've not really thought this camera angle through, but never mind, you can look at the caravan behind me. Anyway, I actually ended up going out for a spontaneous lunch with my mum today, which was really lovely. We went to a place called the Egg Bros in Lee, and oh my goodness, the food in there is unbelievable. I've been once before with my boyfriend. We went for breakfast on a Sunday, and it was actually relatively quiet when we went, and I thought it was going to be packed. But yeah, the food was lovely then. I had the pancakes that time, and today I had the Egg Bro. It's like a burger, but it wasn't a burger. It was like a posh McMuffin, which will have been in the clip that you've just seen, and oh my goodness, it was unbelievable. Honestly, if you're local to Lee, you need to go to Egg Bros and get the Egg Bro. I went to the office on my way home, had a lot of orders today to pack actually, and now I am back at home in my car because we're going to clean it together. There's literally cobwebs in here, I can see. Disgusting. I've got my little handheld hoover. Brought this home from the office because I use this to like hoover my desks in there. If it needs charging, I'm actually going to cry. She never lets me down. Right, I'm going to hoover over everywhere first, and then I'm going to actually clean it today. I mean, that's not cute, is it? I got this on Amazon, by the way. I'll link it down below. I'm going to have to get out and shake that. I can't do the whole thing sitting in this car. I was hoping I could, but no. It's so windy and like low-key really cold, but it's got to be done. Had to upgrade the hoover situation because I'm not sure that the little one's gonna cope with the amount of dirt in the bottom of this car. This is the back of my car. I've just got Sunny's towel out. I just keep a black towel on here so that it stays nice and clean. But look, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it just gets gross. Like, it's not bad, really. A couple of leaves, loads of poo bags down there. I'm such a dog mum. But I'm also gonna take Sunny's crate out and the bed out, shake it out, hoover it. This car was well due a clean. Honestly, most of the dirt in this car is just hairs, my hairs, and my brother's dog's hairs. It's not really bad, and my brother's dog only ever sits in the front, so that's definitely where it's the worst. I don't know how I'm meant to get like that bit because the hoover doesn't fit down there, even the nozzle. How do people clean that? And for my next trick, do you know what? I don't have like car cleaning, what's it called? Things, products, car cleaning products, that's the one. So I'm going to use Pledge, which is like a duster, with a duster. Not going to lie, it does smell good in here now though, because I've just carpet freshed the carpets after I hoovered them, and the carpet fresh I used was this one. It smells so good. It's apple and water lily. But I asked my mum as well because I didn't know what to use on the leather, and she said just use the Pledge for today, so don't shout at me if you're a car expert. It does say wood polish. I'm sure it'll be fine. I can't lie, I'm absolutely sweating right now. But a winner never quits, and a quitter never wins. If you've made it this far in the vlog, please comment down below when was the last time you cleaned your car or had it cleaned, what is like the average time? How long are you supposed to leave it? Because I just kind of leave it until I think, God, that really needs doing now. So please let me know in the comments. This little compartment needs some TLC. I've got some mints in there, a hand sani, loads of these like proof of postage from where I've sent international parcels, a face mask, wow, throwback. Oh, a second face mask in case I have a guest who also still fears COVID. Tic Tacs. Oh, what's this? A receipt from May. Not too bad in there. I'll put one face mask back in just for the memes. You never know. Oh, actually, I'm not even going to say that. Don't want it to return. Hand sani can go back in. These mints can go back in. And that's going to be it. I also need to do these little bits. Anything in there? Oh, I've only got some old chewing gum and a wire in there, so that's all right for now. In this middle bit, I keep my air freshener, but this one doesn't smell of anything anymore. It's really old. Then I've got some little coasters. I love these. I'm going to give them a little dust because they're looking a bit worse for wear. And a clip, which, I mean, realistically, I'm never going to use that, am I? This is tough graft doing this. I find it satisfying though because I do love my little car. Her name is Flo, in case you're wondering, because she's a Fiat 500X, which is like it's a 4x4 Fiat 500. So think cute vibes, but I feel like it's a baby Range Rover mum kind of car. I absolutely love it. Wow, that's come up so much nicer. Look at that. A small business sent me these and I can't remember the name of it, so I'm really sorry if this was you that sent me them. If it was, comment down below. But some little resin car coasters. You can find them on Etsy. They've got so many on there. I would 100% recommend because they make your car look so cute. I'm obsessed with those TikToks where people show like all the little Amazon bits that they've bought for their car, but I haven't really got a need for any of it right now. As much as I would love to just decorate it, I also, I don't know, I don't want to clutter it. If the car is giving chaos, the driving will give chaos, and we don't need that. I'm going to put the new air freshener in last, but the car coasters are going back in. I'm trying to balance you guys on the seat next to me, but the seat is tilted like this, so it's not the easiest. I hope you appreciate the effort. I have major respect for anyone who films car videos on the regular because I can't deal with this tripod situation right now. There we go. Fingers crossed that doesn't fall over. Wow, she's a dusty queen over here. Where does this come from? I'm pledging this bit now, but I'm doing it one-handed so I can show you. I am sweating profusely, and I know you didn't really need to know that, but I've said it now. Wow, that looks so much better. Why is this low-key stressful? I thought this was going to be a fun activity to do together. Come on, please balance. This footage is also going to be so long. I'm going to have so much editing to do. I already hate my past self. There we go. I've also got this that I bought on Amazon. It's one of those car slimes. I bought it because I thought it looked fun, and I was correct, it is fun. And this basically goes between your vents to get rid of all the dust in all the little nooks and crannies. Nooks and crannies or nooks and grannies. Watch how satisfying this is. Wow. It's like slime for adults. Although I hate to think about the bacteria that's in this ball of slime. Look at all these nooks and grannies for me to do. I'll leave a link to everything that I'm using down below. Next up, I'm pledging the seat. I'm pledging the seat. And I probably shouldn't be pledging the seat. Jesus Christ, I'm bored of this now. It's been like half an hour. I'm done, I'm gonna have to clock out soon. I'm also going to carpet fresh the fabric part of the seats, because in my head that makes sense. Oh, that's not the seats. Jesus, how did I manage that? Oh my God. Sorry guys, you're covered in carpet fresh. Second attempt. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Whoops. This is Sunny's car blanket. This was a Sunnyside sample of Groovy Pup with the mint Minky Dot, but I decided to go for pink instead in the end. So this is actually a one-off blanket in my car. They say don't keep valuables in your car. To that I say, you don't know me. I'm really hoping this carpet fresh is going to dry without any marks. We'll see in the morning. Sunny's crate has been cleaned. I'm going to put it back in the car tomorrow after my door's been repaired, because I don't know, I feel like it'll get in their way. So the last step of my car cleaning routine is to whack open a new air freshener. This is from Amazon, from California Scent, and then you just open it however much you want. So if you want it like to smell really strong, you open it all the way. If you want it a bit less scented, halfway. So I'm going to put it there for now because it is a strong air freshener. And that, my friends, calls for a little sit down and dinner, I think. Thanks for helping me clean my car. Look at it, it smells good, it's shining. The front of it is dust free, the rubbish is cleared out. We did a good job, guys, well done. This is what I call self-care, caring for oneself. I've just had dinner. We had sweet and sour chicken in the slow cooker with some stir fry. Delicious. And I've taken my makeup off because my eyes have been so itchy today. Also, I know I've lost a lot of eyelashes, like pretty much all of them over the past 2 weeks. I think it's a mixture of the heat wave making the glue, like, I don't know, does that affect it? Making the glue a bit softer, but also having the house renovations. The dust in this house has been insane, and I've had hay fever, so I know I've rubbed my eyes a lot. But I'm having my lashes done on Thursday and I cannot wait. I think I'm going to go a little bit fuller actually next time. Anyway, I'm about to put this little eye mask on. It's from Garnier, Hyaluronic Cryo Jelly Anti-Fatigue Jelly Eye Patches. Anti-fatigue is what I need in my life. You are not going to believe this, guys. I'm going to make this clip fairly short because if you watch my last weekly vlog when I was filming in the car, this car camera mount is broken and it's lost like the little twiddly bit that basically keeps the camera secure. So it is just like wobbling all over the place, not gonna lie. And I was filming in that clip, hang on, concentrating on the road. Genuinely, the whole camera like spun around and wasn't even on me as I was talking. And I said in that video, don't worry, I'm gonna order a new car mount today, which I did. It's at home. So we're still using the wobbly car mount, so sorry about it. But I'm very excited because I'm going on a date today. Granted, it is with my boyfriend. When you've been with someone for a while, you don't really go on dates anymore. Like, obviously we see each other all the time, but we just spend time with each other's families, or like we binge watch something on Netflix. But tonight we're going to Miller and Carter, which we've wanted to do since before we even like officially got together. We both said, oh, I love Miller and Carter, and I genuinely haven't been for years, and neither has he. So we booked it, and that is what we're doing tonight. Because sometimes I feel like you've just got to treat yourselves, and yeah, it's not the cheapest place to go. We would normally pick a Nando's. Go on, you can go around the roundabout because I'm scared. But we're pushing the boat out, so that's the plan. That's why I've curled my hair. Yes, it's started to rain. Yes, I'm a bit annoyed about it, but I'm looking forward to a steak. And do you know what I love in Miller and Carter? The lettuce wedge. Oh my god, I don't know what's so good about it, but I just love it. Well, my loves, a lot has happened. By the way, I'm really sorry if you can hear the background humming. My dad is sanding downstairs. I think today he's sanding the downstairs toilet. I don't know, but it's quite loud, so I'm hoping it's not too loud on the camera. But it's been a few days, so it's now Saturday, and I have officially started my BIAB journey. I'm trying not to show you too much too quickly, but honestly, I'm so excited about it. I'm so happy with how it's turned out the first time. I put a picture of them on Instagram, and people replied saying the application is chef's kiss, which I'm really proud of. I thought I would run through the products that I bought. I've got to order a couple more things for like the infill that I'll do in 2 to 3 weeks. When I was doing my research on the whole BIAB thing, I discovered there are a lot of brands who do BIAB, like builder in a bottle gels. So I asked again on Instagram if anyone had any recommendations. Some people said they use the Miley gel, which is a brand I've heard of. I've heard that it's really popular, but other people said don't use the Miley gel. So I was really conflicted. In the end, the majority of people seem to say positive things about the gel bottle. Now, I've been a little bit naughty because you actually have to be a professional nail artist to buy this. Obviously, I am not that. So I can't fully recommend it because I don't know why you have to be a professional nail artist. Like, is it full of chemical? Should you know what you're doing? I don't know, but I decided to risk it with my own nails, and I bought it on eBay where people resell it. Granted, for a lot more money, but if I was going to pay to have it done professionally, this bottle cost me £36 and this one was about £32. So this is the colour and the top coat. But someone in my DMs rightly said that you would pay £30 to get your first set of BIAB done, and then you'd be paying that every couple of weeks, whereas I could just do it myself now. So yeah, that is the only downside. I tried to buy it on the gel bottle website first, and then it wouldn't let me check out until I like proved my license, which obviously I don't have. So I rebought it on eBay, but I can't recommend you do that. right now. I know that some people do have really bad reactions to BIAB if they do it at home, so please do your research if you're going to copy me. I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to rant and rave about it too much, but basically I'm just telling you what I did. I'm just going to be honest. I also bought this Cuticle Away professional cuticle remover. I didn't have to have a license or anything for this. These next things I just got on Amazon, and I basically used this before I started anything. So I took my other colour off, I washed my hands, I put a little dab of this on each of my cuticles and let it soak for 15 minutes, and it basically removes all the dead skin around your nails and gives you a really good base to start with. You've also got to use one of these, which I've had for ages. It's just a little like pusher thingy, just a metal one. I'm sure there'll be one on Amazon. If I can find it, I'll link one. And you just like push all the dead skin back. So before I even started, my nails were really like clean, no cuticles. The nail plate was ready. I've learned that's a technical term. The last thing that I bought is this little pack of very fine brushes. Again, I bought these on Amazon, and these are used to drag the gel around basically and to manipulate it. If I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, trust me, I don't. I've just watched some nail tutorials. I'll leave the actual one that I watched in the description down below because it was so easy to follow. But I did actually film myself doing it, so I thought I would kind of explain the process in a nutshell. And if you're not familiar with BIAB, it basically looks like fake nails once your nails have grown out. It makes your nails stronger. It doesn't chip, it doesn't break. But anyway, let's cut to me doing these nails 2 nights ago. Also had my eyelashes done since then, which is why I look a bit different. Oh, this vlog is chaos, honestly. Right, okay. My first attempt at BIAB nails. Here we go. So the girl's tutorial that I was watching, she said basically to start in the middle of your nail, do a thin first layer and pull it to the end of your nail, and then push it back towards your cuticle rather than starting at the cuticle. She did this thin layer on all 5 of her nails before she cured them, but this is just a very thin layer. She also capped the end of the nails, so just a little bit of varnish over the end just so it doesn't chip, and then I cured them for 99 seconds. My nail lamp has the low heat setting so that it doesn't get too hot. Otherwise, if you just go in full force with like the full 60 seconds without the heat setting, you can get those heat spikes. You know when sometimes it hurts when you're getting your nails done? You can avoid that by using the low heat setting. Pretty sure that's what I've learned anyway. Then I went in and did exactly the same thing, but this time I'm working 1 nail at a time. So again, the very thin layer, starting at the middle, pushing it back towards the cuticle, capping it at the end, and this acts as a slip layer, so it's kind of going to guide the next layer into place. So moving on to the next layer, you get a blob of the BIAB, and this is probably what you've seen videos of online, and you put the blob towards the cuticle of your nail, and then you basically very lightly drag it up your nail from left to right, kind of manipulating just the very top layer of it. So it's quite a thick layer. You don't want to go too thick. I think that's where I need to practice. Looking at them now, they're finished. Most of them are quite a good thickness, but a couple of them are a little bit too thick, I would say. And then this was such a good tip, to use one of these fine brushes to manipulate the gel into place, to manipulate it down the side of your nail plate, to pull it back towards the edge, because the gel can kind of move itself because it's self-leveling. So I was moving it back towards the tip of my nail, and then you basically want to move the bulk of it to the middle of your nail. This is what the girl on the tutorial was saying. This is not my information, but the middle of your nail is called the apex, I think, and that's where you want the thickest part of the BIAB to sit. She also recommended turning your hand upside down and kind of letting gravity do its thing. Then once the first nail is done, again, I cured it for 99 seconds just to be on the safe side, and then you do exactly the same process on all your other fingers. So a thin layer at first, then go in with a thicker layer and manipulate it into place, and don't forget to cap it at the end as well. It's not an essential, but she did recommend it. Turn your hand upside down and cure each nail for 99 seconds. I don't think you have to do it for that long, but I personally did. And then finally, I didn't actually film this one, but I just used the Extra Shine top coat and applied it like normal nail polish, and it just makes the gel super shiny and look really like glassy. And I applied that to all 5 of my fingers before I cured it. But yeah, don't use this as a tutorial. I'm just showing you what I did, but I'll link the actual tutorial that I used in the description down below. And that was it. It was a lot easier to do than I thought it was going to be. Even doing it with my left hand on my right hand, I thought it was going to be difficult, but I think because the consistency is a little bit thicker, I actually found that easier, because you know with normal nail polish you can put it on and then it runs down the side of your nails sometimes. This doesn't really do that. Another top tip that I saw was to warm it up with your own body heat as you're using it. So I actually put it down my bra between each nail and whenever I wasn't using it, just to kind of like liquefy it a little bit, make it a little bit easier to use. But yeah, what else? Is there any other top tips I have? Oh yeah, you can also paint over this. So my manicurist gels that I use and absolutely love, I can still use those over the top. I can use this as like a base layer if I want to. I mean, I've just got it on its own. I think this is a really lovely colour. This is it up close. This is the shade Dolly from the gel bottle. I've also ordered on Amazon some nail files specifically for removing this kind of gel, and also a nail dehydrator to apply before the next infill. I think that is pretty much all I've got to explain. God, I've been filming this for ages, but I hope that kind of made sense. I'm really happy with it, like I said, and I can't wait for my nails to grow more and to do the infill, and then obviously I'll keep you guys updated. And I'm going to a wedding on the 19th of October, and I'm really hoping that by the time that wedding rolls around, my nails are a little bit longer and they kind of are starting to look like acrylics. But we'll see how I get on. Take my advice with a pinch of salt, because I'm not a nail technician and I was a little bit naughty when I bought this. And if any one of the team from the gel bottle are watching this vlog, I never said that. What's the gel bottle? Anyway, the time is like, I think it's like 5:30. I honestly don't even know, not looked for a while. I went out for breakfast with some friends this morning, and then I've spent the rest of the day editing this vlog. So I need to import this last bit of footage, make the thumbnail, do the description, think of a title, all that good stuff that happens every Saturday evening in my life. And I hope that you've enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry it's been a really long one. I don't know why, I've just had so much footage this week. But do subscribe to see my future videos. Stick around, join the fam. Let me know in the comments down below, how often do you wash your car? Because I need the motivation to do it more regularly, I think. Unless you're all about to tell me that you do it like once a year. Because honestly, same. It's lovely driving around in it all sparkly and fresh though. I definitely want to do it more often. I just know I won't. But anyway, my loves, thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely week next week, and I will see you again next Sunday with another little video and much less background noise, I promise. Bye guys. Love ya.